evening, YouTube. Just like I said, most likely I'm just going to do this one video. I said I was going to do two more, but I have the energy to do one. So this video is going to be, why did I choose trucking? The reason why I thought of that is because some comments that you guys make, you know, it makes a person think about it. You know, some comments really kind of stick out. And one of the comments was, oh, she's trying to stick, you know, hold on to trucking because that's probably all she can do. So this video is going to be titled, why did I choose trucking? So the reason why I chose trucking is because deep down inside, I really want to do it. And even now, I still really want to do it. Like, some people could care less about trucking. Some people just doing trucking for money. Some people just doing trucking because they're not sure what they want to do. But me, myself, I do trucking because I truly have a true passion for it. Like, I really love it. Because, I mean, some of my background, I've actually went to college and I graduated. And I have my degree in computer science. Now, I could even be dealing with like computer software or computer hardware or setting up servers or doing things like that, or even just troubleshooting people's like companies' computers or protecting their system from attacks, or even doing some programming. I can do stuff like that. Or I was an auto mechanic for over 10 years. And as a mechanic, the money and income in that is not really bad, especially if you have all the tools and you build your reputation that you are a good mechanic. Like, I wasn't making that bad of money working at the shops that I've been at, and then even doing it on the side too. Because even before I was going to come into trucking, I was planning on getting investing into a garage. You know, I already had my business cards made. And I was already starting to work on my business plan. But, you know, my ex-husband made it possible for me to chase my dream. And that was to become a truck driver. Because I've actually wanted to drive trucks when I was like 21. But my kids were really small babies then. So that wasn't possible. Me and my sister, we was actually going to go to Snyder, but it didn't work out, and for obvious reason, because, you know, you don't want to come into trucking and your children are really that young, because that's just too much. But I mean, even now, like I said, I've built a pretty decent skill set to where even if I had to, and that would be a have to, because if I don't have to, I'm not quitting trucking because I love it so much. But even if I had to quit trucking, I have things that I can fall back on. Like I said, I got my degree. I can even take my degree further and get my master's, or, you know, just take it further to get, you know, to get certified in certain things, even ASC certified. Obviously, I would have to update my ASC since I've been out of the automotive field, but that's too easy. You know, you just study, take the test, pay the money, bam, boom, bam. But, you know, at the end of the day, I chose trucking because it's really a true passion for me. And if trucking doesn't work, I do have things to fall back on, because I worked really hard from the time I was old enough to get these things. Like, from 17 up until now, I'm in my 30s now, is education. Like, I'm more of a education seeker. I love to learn. I love just challenging myself to do things I've always wanted to do. I've always liked to challenge myself to do things I never thought I could do. And for some reason, my interests always seem to be drawn into a man's field, because obviously automotive, that's a man's field. Even, you know, working on computers, that's seemingly a man's field. Now driving trucks, man's field. And I've had a couple jobs before to where I was in an office setting, but I get bored. I don't know if y'all noticed just from getting to know me through watching my videos, but I'm a very energetic, hyper person. So there is no way that I can sit still in a box or office setting. That crap would drive me nuts. So to be honest, I truly feel like trucking fits me because I can be free. Like, I'm a very free-spirited person to where I like to be out and about. I like to just keep constantly moving. And it's like, I'm kind of adult ADHD. And I'm so ADHD that if I don't wear myself out, I can't sleep at night. And that's probably why I'm a night driver, because I have a lot of energy that I have to burn off. And if I don't burn it off, it's just like I'm restless. So I really feel like trucking fits my personality, because I don't like to be enclosed into one spot. I feel trapped, and I don't like to feel like I'm trapped. And it's like you have all this open road, you know, you can make your own schedule. It's just like you're just so free. So I don't know, I'm always a person that likes freedom. So trucking just kind of fits that. The only thing that trucking kind of downplays is the fact that your social life takes a serious hit. It takes a serious hit on your intimate life. Like, you can't really have a steady boyfriend or husband. I mean, not like that, especially if you OTR. And then, you know, if you have children, it's hard to really be home every day. So, I mean, those are the downfalls. But where there's good, there's a bad. So, I mean, sometimes, even with local jobs, from what I'm hearing, these guys that work these local trucking jobs, shoot, they might be working like 14-hour days. You know, by the time they get home, they got to sleep. So they sleeping most of the time while they home. By the time they get back up, they back out doing the 14 hours again. So I feel like, as a local driver working those type of hours, you're not no different than me being over the road, because even though you're technically home, you're still not mentally available because you're exhausted from working all those hours. So I don't know, but me per se, I chose trucking because I actually have a true passion for it. And I have other things that I've built my skill set around, but this really fits me. And I'm, you know, like I said, other than the social life, I'm happy that I chose trucking. You know, I just need to make sure that I get my kids to where they grow up to become 18 and older, and I can get them off to college. That's another thing too. I feel like now that I am in the trucking field, like I said, I was making pretty good money as an auto mechanic, or just, you know, getting into some computer gigs. A lot of the computer jobs are contractual jobs. So you might get a contract that might be for 6 months and then it ends. But it paid pretty good. But what I'm saying is, becoming a truck driver, your income kind of doubles, sometimes quadruple. So by the time my daughter gets to where she's ready to go off to college, I don't have to take out no financial aid for her. If my business take off the way I know it will, because I'm being positive about it, I could pretty much pay her through college. Shoot, your tuition costs how much? About $25,000 for the year. Here you go. Take this. Here you go. Your education is paid for by mama, because mama works hard. So I really look forward to when that time comes, to when she's coming of college age and I can put her through school. So even the rest, because I have three underage kids that I can't wait to see what they're going to do and become once they graduate. So I really look forward to that. So pretty much in a nutshell, 8 minutes in, that's why I chose trucking. So I know I done missed some points, but I think I covered the main ones. Like I said, it fits who I am, because obviously I'm a hyperactive somebody, and deep inside I just love it. Like, when I get behind this wheel and I'm driving this big rig, I feel so, I already get turned on just by looking at trucks. Like, trucks is sexy. So the fact that I actually can be behind one driving a nice clean rig, it's like, oh, this feels so freaking good, man. I don't know, it's something about trucking that it just does it for me. It does it. It might not do it for y'all, but it does it for me. So like I said, passion, like I said, you know, it's just something I wanted to do. And then the money's there, freedom of the road. And then I don't know, it's just the mindset. My mindset is with it. Like, unless I absolutely have to because of my health or my kids or whatever the case may be, that I have to get off this truck, I'm pursuing my career until I can't take it no further. But in this trucking thing is so vast that there are so many different avenues you can take. Even if I don't want to be the driver, I can always be a broker. I can always be a dispatcher. I can even, like I said, get a local job, which I want to do it, don't want to do it, kind of mix emotions with that. It's different things that you can do to where you don't have to necessarily be an OTR driver or be on a truck. And then if I get my fleet going, I definitely don't have to be on a truck, but I'm still in trucking. So, yes, that's just my explanation on why I chose trucking. So, all right, y'all, let me lay down because I ain't got much time. I got to get up, be passionate about getting this load delivered. So, all right, y'all, time is the essence. I'll make a better time of it hanging with y'all. Yes, girl. Shoot, man, shoot. I had to shoot with this hair, boy. This my hair. You got to put some plaits in there because if you don't, this thick hair will mat up. And then when you go to try to take a pick and pick that joint out, I'll be making my own self cry. I'll be like, Lord, shoot, let me stretch it out by even putting some plaits or twist in it. So by the time I get out, you take the plaits out, and then it be all crinkly. You got to moisturize it and all that stuff. So, all right, y'all, let's love each other, not judge each other. Because I never judge y'all. I'm a sister to love y'all. So, deuces, my lovely peoples, deuces.